Hi, my name is Blake Wolf. I'm with engineering here at Putco. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to install our SILVER-LUX PRO on a 2017 Dodge Ram with our new zero space heat sinks. Alright, so our first step will be taking off this plastic cover. I have here two pry bars, one metal and one plastic. We're going to go underneath the first one here, right up, pop it out. Same thing with the back one here. Up. Pop it out. Another middle one. We're going to do this along the back for the two large ones and in the front for the four small ones. We'll remove the four bolts on top of the grill. We'll use a 10mm socket. Start over here. Now that we have all the bolts out, we're going to take the grill, pull it out, set it aside somewhere it can't be scratched. First, we'll grab hold, find the clips, just pull it straight out like that. Alright, next, we'll be taking out the two bolts that hold in the headlight, one up here and one down here. We'll again be using a 10mm socket. Take out the first one, and then for this bottom one, I'm going to go ahead and throw on a 5-inch extension. Pop it out. Now, we'll move to the inner fender of the truck. There's a small door in here that has a small plastic clip on it. We'll go ahead and pry that out. It's a standard expanding clip with an inside and an outside. We'll pry this door back. Reach up inside, find a small plastic tab inside, about 1.5 inch diameter. It's got a 90-degree bend on it, and you push it up. Our next step will be to grab the headlight, pull it straight out. Now that we have the headlight out, we'll go ahead, turn it over. Here you can see the connector plug that we have for the lights. We'll go in with a small flathead screwdriver, put it underneath this tab, pull up with it, and push the plug out. Now that we have the headlight out of the truck, we're going to go ahead and take off this back panel. To do this, we have an 8mm socket and our impact here. Take it off. For the next step, expand the copper cloth. Here you can see a demonstration of ballooning out or expanding the copper cloth. Take the cloth and bend it down, splaying it out. And the reason we do this is to let more air flow over the copper cloth, allowing it to dissipate heat better. And this can keep your bulb from burning out over its lifetime. If you leave it bunched up like that, it might not get enough air flowing over it, and therefore may burn out prematurely. So this way we balloon it out, we increase the surface area, and when you put it in your headlight housing, you can take these and bend them around however you need to in order to fit them inside the headlight, but still allowing as much airflow as possible to flow over it. Tuck that in there. Then, when you get that tucked away, we're going to take our SILVER-LUX PRO, we're going to install that into its socket. We're going to do the same thing, where we're going to tuck away our wiring harness. Click, clip. Now, as you can see, there's not a whole lot of room in here, so you'll just have to make do with whatever space you can find. And the same procedure, you're going to take the copper cloth on the back of your SILVER-LUX PRO with the zero space heatsink, and you're going to expand it out as much as possible tuck it in to the housing of the headlight. All right. Here with the cloth expanded out like this, we're able to get a lot more air over the base of the LED light. So when it gets hot, it can take the heat out, and all the air running over it will help dissipate the heat a lot better. We're then going to take our back plate, we're going to cover up the backs of the bulbs. We're going to take our screws again. We're going to go ahead and screw the back plate on. Now, the headlamp is ready to go back into the truck. So when reinstalling your grill on the 2014 and up Dodge, make sure that on the outer parts of the grill that you use the coarse threaded bolt, and on the inside you use the fine thread, as the middle ones are going into metal and the outside ones are going into plastic.